The NBA is throwing 4 teams in each conference into a pit to figure it out for the playoffs. That pit, PIT, is called the play-in tournament. 8 teams, 6 games for the final 4 spots. Win the play-in to get into the playoffs. And with that said, NBA fans, what's good? You are now rocking with the best. Ro Parrish here in Studio B, here to engage, enlighten, and entertain with the Coach of the Year, Sam Mitchell, and this is Playoff Central Live. We are ready to go. We're feeling good, and baby, of course, you know we're looking good. Sam, always sharp as always.
You see the smile on my face?
Yes.
You know what, Ro? I was not quite sold in on this play-in situation.
Really?
I like it.
Ah.
As it's drawn out and drawn closer, and you look at the matchups and you look at the ramifications, I'm starting to not just like it, but love it, because it just keeps building the suspense. I've never been this excited for the playoffs to start. It starts Wednesday, and I can't wait, because just think about this. We're going to have LeBron James and Steph Curry in a one-game playoff for the winner to move on and the loser to go home.
Well, listen, contain that excitement. I want you to pace yourself for this show right here, because we got to start things off talking about the man you mentioned, LeBron. If you were watching Sunday night, you saw that he tweaked that ankle. So the 4-time MVP, who had already missed double-digit games, re-aggravated the ankle, tweaking it Sunday night in the Big Easy. He went down. He did get up. However, he did not return to the game, as you see on the spin. LeBron, after the game, gave us an update and let us know what was going on with his ankle.
Frank said that it seemed like the ankle was okay after that, what looked like a tweak. Just wanted to get your perspective on it with about, 6 minutes left?
No, that's exactly what it was. It was a tweak. I stepped on Alexander's foot on the way down after the last layup. But I'll be fine. We're playing versus, in my opinion, the MVP of our league this year. And Steph. So everybody counting him out this year. Everybody saying that, now that, Clay is hurt, can Steph lead a team on his own? What is he going to be able to do? Can he carry a team on his own? Can he carry a team into the postseason? Can he keep a team afloat? He's done that and more.
Oh, yeah, he has. Might give you 30 like the jersey that Curry collects. He balled out on Sunday, 46 points, his 11th 40-point game of the season. Steph leading the NBA in scoring, doing it all types of ways. You never know, because Steph doesn't play, and you know what? He's balling, but the Warriors, they're playing well as Steph. And, of course, we had to hear from the babyface assassin.
The patience and the perseverance through this season with, a lot of new faces, a lot of young guys, a lot of injuries, a lot of different rotations, different lineups. I'm proud of the way that we've led this charge and set a standard of, what winning basketball is, but also, the understanding that it looks totally different than it used to, but at the end of the day, when games like these come around, that we're prepared for it.
Steph right now is on another level like ASAP Ferg. We're going to talk about Steph momentarily. Let's focus on LeBron and the Lakers right now. So Coach, you talked about how excited you were. But Lakers Nation, how concerned should they be right now seeing
Better be concerned. Look, I think LeBron is going to be okay. I've had high ankle sprains. You have, Ro. Look, they are annoying, but you can get through it with rest, with proper treatment. You can get through it as long as the games are spaced out a little bit every other day and you can get that treatment. He can get through it. The thing is, though, it's one game. And the problem is, if LeBron tweaks that ankle again, if AD gets hurt, if any significant player on either team gets hurt, it can be detrimental to your team. And so it's not just important that you go in as healthy as possible. It's how you play. With that one game, think about this. The NBA has never had a scenario where a game 7, but you've played 6 games to get to that point. It's one and done like the NCAA tournament. Now with the Lakers and Golden State, the loser will get another chance. But still, look at the pressure. And do you want to have to play another game? That's 2 games to get into the playoffs, and then you have to start the playoffs. That's a lot for this Laker team that need to rest, because when they're resting and healthy, we know how exciting and how good they are.
We do know how good they are. We witnessed that last season. However, this is a different team when you look at the mileage that's on the team, the short amount of rest that the Lakers had in the abbreviated offseason. So we discussed LeBron, but then what about AD, who's also been nicked up all season?
Look, man, the way he played the last 2 weeks of the season, he played like he did in the bubble. And that's why people are so excited about this Laker team. Look, regardless that they're in the play-in, if Anthony Davis has played the way he's played the last 2 weeks, and LeBron James is still at 95%, then why would you not think this Lakers team is the best team? With all the injuries and all the games LeBron and AD missed, think about this, bro. They're still the #1 defensive team in the league. And come playoff team, come playoff time, that's what you hang your hat on. And so this Laker team, their defense never slipped. All they need is their #1 and #2 guys back to add scoring. And now that Dennis Schroeder back. Man, I watched the Lakers the other night with LeBron, and they look like a totally different team than without LeBron. They look lost. They look like a team in the wilderness trying to find themselves. The King comes back, and all of a sudden KCP is knocking down threes. He's going to the hole. He's D'ing people up. Everybody's playing with a new life and new energy. So if LeBron is as healthy as can be at this time of year and AD's back, I really can't, even though they're playing in the play-in tournament, I really can't count them out. They're my favorites.
Right now, we know the Lakers with LeBron, they are 30-15. Without him, they are 12-15. Clearly not as good as a team, but we both know LeBron.
You know how good the Lakers are?
How good are
Did
they?
you see what the Clippers did the last 2 games?
Oh, wait, hold that thought. Hold that thought,
Okay.
because we're going to discuss that later on here in this program. We got to talk about Steph, though, because he is playing out of his mind right now. Some of the best basketball that we've seen. And now the shot chart presented by Mountain Dew. 46 points, a career high when it comes to shooting threes. 22 attempts. He's never shot that many, so that is awesome. He outscored the rest of his starting lineup, Coach. He has been on a different level.
And, Ro, for people that think Steph Curry is just a three-point shooter, he's a scorer that can shoot threes. Look at Steph right here. Look at him come off that screen, split the defense. He's got 4 defenders around him, give an up and under for a finger roll like George Iceman Gervin. And here's Steph. This is what separates him. Now, watch how he set the defense up, moving without the ball. Draymond Green gets the eye contact. Oops. You think I'm coming off for a 3, I'm going to slip back door for an easy layup. And this is the thing I love. Here's Steph Curry with the basketball right here. Look at him dancing with it. Look at the defense set now. They don't know what's going to happen. But here's Steph breaking them down, and all of a sudden, you start paying so much attention to Steph, you lose sight of your mind. Man, he gives up easy backdoor left. And here's Steph right here. When he gets to dancing like this and gets you on those skates, and he steps back, and shoots that rainbow 3 from the logo, there is nothing you can do. And the thing about it is, you think about Steph as a three-point shooter, he's the greatest of all time, but what separates him, he moves without the ball, and when you take the three-point shot away from him, he's one of the best finishers in the league with floaters, getting you up and out of your stance, and then scooping those shots up under.
Hey, when Steph's making those moves like Justin Timberlake, everything's in sync. The leading scorer in the NBA. Can't wait to see the play-in game.